Did you know that your brain is naturally wired to prioritize the negative over the positive? It's called negativity bias, a built-in survival mechanism that once kept our ancestors safe. But here's the good news. Just because this bias exists doesn't mean you have to let it control your life. You have the power to change your perspective. Let's break it down. Your brain is wired for survival. Imagine living thousands of years ago, surrounded by dangers like wild animals or hostile environments. Back then, quickly noticing the bad things, like a predator or an unsafe situation, could mean the difference between life and death. This is where negativity bias comes from. Negativity bias is your brain's way of keeping you safe. It constantly scans the world for anything that could go wrong. It's why you might feel more affected by one critical comment than 10 compliments, or why one mistake can haunt you even when you've done many things right. Sounds familiar? Think about it like this. Your brain is like a super sensitive alarm system. It pays more attention to negative events just in case they are a threat. The problem is that in today's world, that threat might just be a bad email or a disagreement with a friend, nothing life-threatening, but your brain still holds on to it as if it is. Basically, your brain is trying to protect you by focusing on the bad stuff. It remembers every negative event more vividly because it thinks it's helping. But here's the thing, while this was super useful for our ancestors, in today's modern world it often just adds stress and anxiety. The good news, you can change how you respond. Let me tell you a quick story. Imagine you are at work and you've been having a great day. Your boss complimented your project in the morning, a colleague praised your presentation at lunch, and a client sent an email full of gratitude for your hard work. You are feeling on top of the world. But then, just before the day ends, someone makes a small critical comment. Maybe it's about something minor you missed in your report. It's not even a big deal, but suddenly that's all you can think about. Your mind starts replaying the comment over and over again, like a broken record, drowning out all the praise you received earlier. Why does this happen? Science tells us that negative experiences trigger more intense neural activity than positive ones. It's as if your brain has a volume knob that turns the sounds of criticism all the way up, while turning down the compliments and good feedback. It's not that the praise didn't matter, it's just that your brain gives more weight to the negative, thinking it's more important for your survival. So now that we know how our brain is wired, you might be wondering, is there a way to quiet that overactive alarm system? The answer is yes, and the best part, you don't need to rewire your whole brain to make a change. Small, intentional actions can go a long way. Let's dive into 3 practical steps you can start today. These techniques not only help balance out negativity bias, but can also transform how you see the world and, most importantly, how you feel inside. Let's begin with the power of gratitude. It's often brushed off as a simple exercise, yet, in reality, gratitude is so much more than just listing things you are thankful for. It's a transformative practice that invites us to fully embrace the present moment and recognize the abundance that already exists in our lives. Imagine this. You are caught in a whirlwind of anxiety. Your mind races with worries about the future. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if something bad happens? These thoughts pull you away from the here and now, spiraling into a negative future that may never come to pass. This is where gratitude can step in as your anchor. When you practice true gratitude, you are not just avoiding negativity. You are engaging in a profound acknowledgement of what is already present in your life. It's about appreciating the warmth of the sun on your skin, the comfort of your home, or the laughter of a friend. More importantly, it's about recognizing that in this moment you are safe. When you stop and take a breath, you realize there is nothing threatening you right now. Think about it. If you were genuinely in danger, you wouldn't have the luxury of contemplating your feelings. You would be in survival mode. Gratitude invites you to see that despite the chaos in your mind, you have a refuge in the present. It calms that protective system in your brain, reducing anxiety and fear, allowing you to feel grounded and secure. Gratitude is a natural bias that we often overlook because we've been conditioned to seek out problems to fix. But consider this, anxiety often stems from living in a negative future. When you worry, where is your mind? It's in the worst case scenarios, painting a picture based on past negative experiences. Your brain is just trying to protect you, but it doesn't have to be that way. By consciously shifting your focus to gratitude, you signal to your brain that you are safe here and now. Take a moment to appreciate the life you are living right now. When you cultivate this state of calm and safety, that is when the real magic happens. You can start to transform your mindset and embrace new possibilities. So here's a challenge for you. Instead of merely jotting down 3 things you are grateful for, take a moment each day to feel that gratitude deeply. Let it wash over you. Breathe it in. Allow it to anchor you in the present. This practice can truly be a game changer in overcoming anxiety and embracing a more fulfilling life. Next, let's explore the transformative practice of mindfulness. You might have heard this term thrown around in various contexts, but what does it really mean, and how can it help counteract negativity bias? Picture this: you are sitting in a busy cafe, surrounded by the clatter of dishes and the chatter of voices. Your mind is racing. Thoughts of work deadlines, relationship worries, and other things you still need to do swirl around in your head. It's overwhelming, isn't it? This is where mindfulness can serve as a powerful antidote. Mindfulness is the art of bringing your full attention to the present moment without judgment. It's about noticing your thoughts and feelings as they arise rather than getting swept away by them. Imagine sitting quietly, closing your eyes, and taking a few deep breaths. As you breathe in and out, you start to notice the sensations in your body, the weight of your feet on the ground, the rise and fall of your chest, or the warmth of the sun on your skin. This simple act of observation grounds you, pulling you away from that racing mind. When you practice mindfulness, you create a safe space for yourself. You become the observer of your thoughts instead of the victim. This shift is crucial because it allows you to recognize that thoughts are just thoughts. They don't have to dictate your reality. You can watch them pass by like clouds in the sky without getting caught up in their storm. To bring mindfulness into your daily life, I invite you to take 5 minutes each day to simply be. Find a quiet spot, sit comfortably, and focus on your breath. If your mind starts to wander, gently guide it back. This practice is not just an exercise, it's a way to cultivate a deeper awareness of your present experience. As you commit to this practice, you will begin to notice how your mind gradually becomes clearer and more centered. You will find that your emotional responses become more balanced, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with greater ease. Over time, this simple act of mindfulness can lead to profound changes in how you perceive the world around you. For more tips on enhancing your mindfulness practice, be sure to check out my mindfulness playlist. It's filled with valuable insights to help you deepen your practice. The link is in the description below. Let's explore the transformative power of positive reframing. This technique allows us to counteract negativity bias and shift our focus toward a more neutral perspective, freeing us from the grip of anxiety and fear. Consider this: when you receive a call from your boss requesting a meeting, your mind may instinctively race to the worst-case scenarios. You might imagine criticism or fear of being reprimanded. In that moment, your body responds as if those negative events are actually happening. Your heart races, your chest tightens, and stress surges. Yet, nothing has occurred. It's all a projection of your thoughts. Now, imagine shifting that narrative. Instead of fearing what might be, you allow yourself to simply acknowledge the request. My boss wants to meet. Let's see what it's about. By adopting this neutral stance, you detach from the weight of assumptions and expectation, staying open to whatever unfolds. This mindset allows you to continue engaging with your current tasks, maintaining excitement and commitment in the present moment. Positive reframing is about staying on purpose, embracing what is without judgment or distortion. It encourages us to let go of overwhelming expectations that can lead to anxiety. Rather than forcing a positive spin on every situation, it's about recognizing reality as it is. This approach creates a safe space for exploring thoughts without the pressure to predict outcomes. Furthermore, positive reframing is incredibly valuable when reflecting on past experiences. When you catch yourself reliving negative memories, take a moment to reframe those narratives. Ask yourself, what lessons can I learn from this? Often, negative experiences provide crucial feedback that can help us grow. By recognizing these moments as opportunities for insight, we transform our relationship with the past. Incorporating practices like journaling and visualization can enhance your ability to reframe effectively. Journaling allows you to articulate your thoughts and discover insights from your experiences, while visualization helps you imagine positive outcomes, reinforcing a constructive mindset. So here is your challenge. The next time you find yourself caught in a negative thought spiral, pause and reflect. What if you simply took the situation at face value, acknowledge your feelings without judgment, and consciously choose to shift your perspective? By reframing your experiences, you will empower yourself to embrace life more fully, transforming challenges into stepping stones for growth. If you want to delve deeper into emotional awareness and management, don't miss my Positive Mindset Makeover playlist. It offers practical strategies to help you thrive. Link in the description. Now, hear this. While our negative bias system is designed to keep us safe from potential dangers, it's essential to take back control and learn to use it to our advantage. By integrating the 3 techniques we've discussed into your daily habits, you will develop a strong awareness that allows you to see through this bias. You will recognize when to let it guide you and when to soothe it because it's no longer serving you. Remember, your thoughts shape your reality. Your mind doesn't differentiate between what is real or imagined, whether positive or negative. It's here to serve you, not the other way around. Starting today, be in the driver's seat. Choose wisely your thoughts, feelings, and the meanings you assign to what happens. The perspective you adopt is just a choice away. A shift in awareness that can either lead you to embrace your greatness or hold you back with negative thoughts. As you understand negativity bias and how to make the most of it, you now have the tools to support you on your journey through Case Calm Kit. Reflect on this. How can you begin to shift your focus from the negative to the positive in your life? Your brain's natural wiring doesn't have to dictate your reality. You have the power to change your perspective and cultivate a mindset that empowers you. Take a moment right now. Think of one negative thought or experience you've had recently. How can you reframe it? What lesson can you learn from it? Share your insights in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. If you found value in today's discussion, remember to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you will stay updated with all our videos. This way, you can enrich your Calm Kit with practical tools for emotional growth. Please like and share this video with anyone who might benefit from these insights. Together we can create a community that supports one another in embracing our true selves. Thank you sincerely for your time and attention today. I hope these tools helped you feel more connected to who you really are. I look forward to seeing you in the next video as we continue this journey of growth together. Until then, stay present, stay positive, and remember, you are the master of your mind. See you in the next video. Much love.